This is Wrestle Theme Reviews
with CornShaq,
Kiriyama,
and File 91E.
Welcome everyone to another episode of Wrestle Theme Reviews. I'm CornShaq.
I'm Kira.
I'm File 91E.
This week, like every week, take 3 themes in the world of professional wrestling, rate them with a score of thumbs up, and thumbs somewhere there, and thumbs down. One of those 3. Or some variant of those 3.
I'll do a 45-degree angle.
No, it's not Scott Steiner. There's no percentages involved here.
33 and a third!
Going this way.
We're going to go all the way over. We're gonna see
If you can go a thumbs down that way, you have talent, my friend.
Or you need to go to the hospital.
Or you may need to go to the hospital.
Alright. This is fun stuff, so let's get right into
We're
it.
going to get right into it?
Yeah, sure.
The button.
Why not?
And that was Chuck Palumbo's WWE theme, You Will Remember Me?
No.
It says at the beginning, but I don't remember him.
Yeah, he was he was having a tough time there. He was with Billy and Chuck. That was his most over gimmick.
And this is post Billy and Chuck. This is like that last chance. He
gotta really be a guy here because we did the gay thing, so now we gotta be the guy thing.
You're talking about screwing up the. Why did that even happen?
What was it, Billy and Chuck?
Yeah, and then
it's early 2000s. WWE was doing whatever it could to be edgy and cool because they were
on one
right
side.
Out of the 90s.
On one side you have Billy and Chuck, and the other side you have Tori Wilson's dad and Dawn Marie.
Yeah.
That and then oh my.
Do you remember Billy and Chuck when they got a gravy boat for their wedding, their on-screen wedding, and then it was like the biggest catastrophe ever? This is a publicity. Oh God, that could never happen now. That could never happen.
No, not in turn WWE, not with the K Jeweler sponsorship if they even still have that by the time this is airing.
Yeah.
But this is Chuck Palumbo's post Billy and Chuck biker gimmick. Came out on a bike, of course.
That's right. Would have been great if he was like 10 years too late for the Bone Street Crew.
Yeah, he could have been with
Undertaker's Bone Street Crew with his.
He would have fit right in with
Yokozuna, Sabu, and Brian Lee, Henry Godwin.
Yes, Henry Godwin.
All the other guys in there. Good stuff.
So he would have fit right. But he mainly wrestled on like the B shows, like Heat. I remember a lot of Chuck Palumbo either on Heat or Velocity, one or the other. Right in the same era, I think, with the Con Man. Rob Conway.
Yeah.
I think that was the same era, but of course, I'm getting old, so my years could be.
But no, it was because I mixed those years up a lot.
And that era, 2004
to 2010, I'm like, what just happened?
I remember the bits and pieces of that, but I couldn't tell you what year on most of it. So this theme, though,
it's not bad, but it's not good. It fits anybody that is riding a motorcycle.
It could be anybody's theme.
Undertaker's theme.
Yeah.
I'm giving no.
You can say it down. I'm just going to put it in the middle. Anybody who rides a motorcycle, you're going down.
33 and a third.
Oh my God.
It's just so generic, and it just it could be anybody's. It literally, except for the "You Will Remember Me" part. No one's remember. And that's why he came out and said that. Like, why is it even there?
Because they needed to, and Jim Johnson was like, "Yeah, I guess this is the best we got."
He probably did it for somebody else, and it was just like, fuck it.
Yeah, we'll do it there. Yeah,
whatever.
All right, so second theme. You want to hit it?
I hit it.
You hit it?
I hit it first time.
I'm hitting it.
There you go. That was Triple H's first theme, I believe, Blue Blood.
Yeah, something like that.
Right,
this is where he was the Blue Blood.
Yeah.
They brought him over from WCW and said, well, we'll continue this gimmick.
Yep.
Yeah, 'cause he had a little bit different. It was basically the same gimmick, but not exactly
Not French.
the
He
same.
wasn't French.
Yeah, he wasn't. They didn't do the
was
French
English.
part of it.
Because apparently, according to WWE at that time, if you came from like Connecticut, which is apparently where he was from,
Yeah.
that's how they dressed. The WWE thought that people from Connecticut, New Hampshire, that's how.
Even though that's where like their headquarters are, and like,
hey man,
That's how they dressed.
that's how
Like,
they dressed.
you
Vinnie
know.
Mac is trying to snub his nose at all his rich neighbors.
that's pretty much.
That's
I mean, who would think that? Yeah, that you were talking about during this, we were listening to it, like that this Triple H, this Hunter Hearst Helmsley
would evolve?
is still on the roster. And not about to take control of the company, give or take a few years.
Did you see that YouTube video of this? It was Max Landis talking about the evolution of Triple H's character.
Is that the thing with I'm X-Pac?
I think so, but
I'm an X-Pac.
you know, it's unreal.
The short movie where he used all the
talks.
women
Yeah,
as
he
the
talks
thing?
all about
That's X.
the
I'm
career.
X-Pac.
Yeah, the career arc of this. This guy is
character.
unreal.
Yeah,
and the
it
fact
is.
that he's actually head of everything now, which is what he wanted to be in. And he was in '99.
Yeah.
Unreal. It blows my mind.
No,
how all this stuff happened.
whatever, I forget its name. I don't know. Put it in the thing.
Yeah, Max Landis, Triple H, or something like that.
That's actually fun to watch. But I was a big fan of this gimmick.
I know you were.
I'm a huge fan.
I know
of
you're
this.
a big fan of Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
I am. I even like. I'm sorry. I was even when it became like uncool to be. Oh, because of this, he buries everyone. I was a Triple H fan. I still am.
I still like Triple H as a wrestler. He's great.
That's what I care about more than anything. Because I'm also a Kevin Nash fan, and everyone's like, "Boo! You can't like Kevin Nash if you're a real
wrestling
fan."
community. I
No, you can't like Kevin. I'm like, screw. I know. I'm Kevin Nash.
Now this theme though fit the character at the time. Yeah, I loved the whole thing where he came out. He had the servant girl or whatever it is, like derobe him and stuff like that. And he had the thing in his hair. What was it?
The French braid.
Yeah, or the little bow in his hair.
Yeah, he had the little bow thing later. And
when he tore it out, that's when he knew he was business.
like somebody take out the strap or rip the shirt or whatever. Maybe he was.
And also because of this thing, we have the pedigree.
Yep.
That move is just called the pedigree, but it was called the pedigree because
it fit with
a pedigree, a good pedigree, you know, in your family. But now it's just that's what the move is called. It's not called a double underhook face buster. No, it's the pedigree.
Face DDP. I don't know what the heck it's actually called. Remember when we looked up that years ago, like what every move was officially called? Like someone's like, it can't just be whatever. It's like this is a blah 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 hooked arm left 1/3 turn.
Yeah, I love the cutter is the 3/4 turn bulldog or something like that.
But I'm made.
Yeah, this theme's a good theme. I like it.
Now the only thing that is like this one or when he went to the Beethoven theme after this. That a lot of people.
I don't remember that one. We'll have to get to that one. I definitely remember this one.
And it went from this as his first album, and then when he got a little bit later on.
Dun, 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 that's
it was the dun 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 dun.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah, that version. That was later on. So anyway, yeah, I like the theme.
Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
I guess.
So that brings us to this week's Wrestle.
Woo!
That's right. We
got something special.
He went and got some stuff, and now this is actually...
I scour the world of the internet looking for the worst products ever made.
This is a new segment we're calling Kiriyama's Collection with K.
It's a K!
So what do we got
Mortal
this week?
Kombat, don't sue.
This week we've got Kevin Nash's comic book.
Oh my god. You gotta show that to them. Bring it to you. Take it up and
I'll
show
go. You got both of them.
Let's see if we can get in there.
This...
I'm gonna pull it back a little bit. There you go, right there. I mean, look.
This is edition 1, yeah.
Yes.
Edition 1, where you see him and his giant codpiece.
And
I bought these.
look at that!
Smolder!
And actually, it's face tracking it.
Face tracking Kevin Nash.
Perfect.
Excellent.
I actually bought these from mycomicshop.com.
And now you actually
paid
read
$1. I paid $1.35 for each one.
Of course, that's 35 cents.
Some people are gonna say that's too much.
That's 35 cents.
They were originally $2.95, and they are from Image.
Image Comics.
Image Comics.
Oh, okay. So
it's Kevin Nash
they're graded and everything.
like a post-apocalyptic thing.
Yes.
Like what
he was Mad Max. It was a B movie Mad Max.
Mad Nash.
because it had like sex and him banging women and saving people.
What year was this?
That's a good question.
Oh, I'm not sure what year.
All I know is it was
there was
August.
a few wrestlers in the late 90s, early 2000s that ended up getting a short comic.
Taker had a comic.
Taker had one.
Ultimate Warrior.
had one.
Had a comic.
I think China had one.
Yeah. Oh my God! No, comic book guys are freaking out.
I've opened this one and read it.
It has no value.
Folds.
Yeah.
It has no value. It never will have value.
Oh my God! Photo split edition. You can get a platinum. Oh, show them that. Show them the photo split edition that they could possibly.
So I actually read the first issue and it made me want to blow more than a quad. So I couldn't read the second issue. I just didn't want to.
I just want to
go ahead
and see if I can get a good page.
Oh my God! Show him like banging someone.
I was going to, but I just. Oh man.
Oh Lord. I'll try.
It's not bad art.
I'll try to put
no, the art's not bad, but the writing is horrible.
Oh, I'm sure it is. It looks pretty bad.
I'm gonna have to thumb through that later.
Yeah, like. Oh, hold on. That's my favorite panel. Can I get a? That's a guy getting his face punched in the center there.
Tell me he does a jackknife somewhere.
Probably not. He probably didn't even think that much out. They were like, let's just take
jackknife.
Yeah, I was looking. I actually opened up to see if there was a.
And they
date.
have not just one, but like
printed in Canada. I hate
multiple different covers.
July 1999.
So
yeah, that's about right. That's about right.
Okay, so yeah, go check it out. You may be able to find it online. You should read it. I'm sure you'll not enjoy it.
So there you go.
You won't enjoy it.
Kiriyama's collection, and thank you for bringing that in. I did not know anything about this. And I hope, whenever we bring this back next time, he gets something just as good.
Look at his face.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Anyway, so we're going to move on to the last theme here.
Yeah, sure that's it while we look at Kevin Nash collections. Yeah. And that was Sabu's Everywhere theme.
He's everywhere.
If you see him on the Independents, he has this theme.
If you see him walking down the street, he has that theme.
He had this thing. Yeah, he's just following. He's going around doing this.
In a hotel room covered in dog shit.
He has that theme.
We brought it back. We brought it back.
Yes.
God damn it.
Sabu.
Sabu. Well, what are you going to say about Sabu? He was a crazy wrestler in the 90s. He brought, ECW to the forefront with his feud with Taz. He's a crazy wrestler.
Taz, his matches with tag team with RVD, his matches
all of his scars. Dude, this man is so scarred up.
Because he's absolutely insane.
Even
when he cuts it, even like listening to a shoot interview with him when he's not in character, he's still like explaining why he did everything or all his. He's still like insane, like listening to it.
I guarantee you. He has. I was watching a documentary on CTE. The whole concussion thing. I guarantee you, he dies. They find all that crap.
I couldn't imagine. Like he has been through so much.
Mm-hmm. Sabu, there you go.
His uncle is the original Sheik.
Yep.
Yeah.
From Detroit. So he was trained under in that school, and that's a good part of his interview. They did a shoot interview, Breaking Kayfabe, with Sabu. And he talks a lot about that portion of his career. That was actually very fascinating. This was pre-hotel dog poo room.
Now, I'm surprised that WWE even hired him. Like, he was part of the one-night stand thing, had that crazy match with Rey Mysterio, and WWE was like, well, he's a great character, let's bring him in. And that's pretty much all he was good for. He would do a couple of crazy hardcore spots, do the triple jump moonsault, that sort of thing.
It's hard working a match.
Mm-hmm. But you can't, he's always doing something crazy, him and putting himself through tables. Good lord.
I mean, ECW did a lot of stuff in Japan. He worked briefly with WCW before going back to ECW. He's part of the ECW invasion back in the old Raw, like 96, 97 era. When
he jumped off the side.
He jumped off the Raw. That was one of my first impressions of ECW because we didn't get it here locally, so you couldn't watch ECW, unfortunately. Their local TV. Yeah. So, and then eventually came in with the full ECW whole thing for that brief time. Was he in that horrible-ass...
WrestleMania match?
Well, he was in that, but that Elimination Chamber... At December to Dismember, the Extreme Chamber, that was one of the worst pay-per-views ever. It ranks top 5.
I don't remember that. Again, that was when I don't think I was watching wrestling regularly.
That was the end of the ECW brand. They realized at that point it's time to cut our loss and whatever. But Sabu, a legend for what he is. I mean, a legend.
He is a wrestling legend. Maybe not a WWE legend, but if you ask anybody, hey, you know who Sabu? Any wrestling fan?
There was a wrestling compilation of crazy, stupid crap.
You know who Sabu is? Oh yeah, he jumped off. I saw him go head first to a table with barbed wire on him. Yeah. Everybody knows Sabu. He's a wrestling legend.
Exactly.
If there was a WWE Hall of Fame, he doesn't belong in there. If there's a Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame, I think he deserves somewhere in the hardcore wing.
Yeah, I think he actually they did a thing briefly, ECW hardcore. Like Hall of Circle thing at the New Alhambra before they kind of closed that again. I don't know, whatever. He may have been part of that. Yeah, I know Terry Funk was in that. Anyway, so Sabu's theme though.
I give it a thumbs up. It's perfect for him. I mean, that's his theme.
He is that. They will pump that theme into his funeral.
Yeah, and this was one of the few
and then he'll come out
original themes.
He will dive through the coffin.
Yes, that's right.
Because most of ECW stuff is licensed music. This is one of the few that was like it was done Harry and the Slash Tones or whatever it is. But this and a few other ones, Taz's remake of the Kiss song and a few other ones were original for them, and this is one of them. So awesome,
excellent,
woot. So anyway, that'll wrap it up. I'm CornShaq.
I'm Kira.
And I'm Fall 91E, and hey, we got a couple more things. We're cruising right through December. We'll try to get maybe a holiday.
Maybe a holiday special.
Even though there's no holiday themes, we'll see.
Santa Claus!
Well, yeah, tell me, can you hum his theme for me?
Jingle bells, balls
Shut up.
Shut
up. All right, we're done. I'll see you guys later. Bye.